Hey, hello everybody, Strand here, we're back on Library of Ruina. Last time we defeated, I think, Bina's second abnormality, which was the punishment bird. And now we have to... oh wow, like this. A reception that has been completed of recording. Yeah, I have beaten Purple Tier without recording it because I was very upset that I lost to Shao incredibly quickly, and then I just wanted to lash out by using Gibura on Purple Tier, and I just soloed her with Gibura's Mountain of Corpses, so I guess it is pretty easy to fight. And now let's actually read the story and I'll show you the fight itself. The Purple Tier, let's recall the story pre-battle. So we see the Purple Tier next to a galley in some weird place. The tents have the blue vibration symbols on them, so I guess this is where the blue vibration lives. Manta? Oh, she's his mentor? Why? What do you mean?
내가 이곳까지 온 것도 이 좋은 동료들.
낯간지러워라. 얘가 안 하던 말을 다 하네.
스승님도 우리와 함께할 생각 없어?
미안하지만 난 음악에는 너무 꽝이라.
Really, music is the thing that is holding you back. Not them killing people and getting distortions in their team.
아쉽네. 스승님에게는 꼭 보답하고 싶거든.
Okay.
내가 한창 헤매고 있을 때 빛을 보여준 건
Oh, he was lost. What happened? Oh, I mean, his city died, of course.
솔직히 예전에는 정신 나간 미친 놈인 줄 알았거든.
어머? 얘가 못하는 말이 없어.
I guess.
그래서 잘 진행하고 있니?
인형사, 핏빛 밤, 늑대의 시간, 어제의 약속, 톱니계단 교주, 8시의 서커스, 브레멘 음악대, 우는 아이, 8인의 셰프 중 한 명까지.
That's an incredible team here, and I'm very scared to fight it at some point, because this Friday is going to be a very big update to the game and its story, so it might have the final fight in it, or maybe not. Or maybe Roland's follows the realization. Nobody really knows, we'll have to wait until Friday, but we can keep guessing, and I think that we might fight this crew. Or at least get much closer to that.
너무 순조롭게 단원을 모았어. 그리고 스승님이 말해준 대로 이들과 함께 도서관에 살찌웠지.
Also, how do they even contain the Crane children? It's giant reality of a marble, I think it's marble, yeah. Of marble statue. Like without.
빠르게 살찌워서 과한 감이 없잖아 있는 걸.
나 너무 기대되는 거 있지. 가장 나답게 있을 수 있는 순간이 사실 외로웠어. 너무 외로웠어. 결코 서로를 이해할 수 없다는 믿음에서 비롯한
둘은 어릴 때부터 끔찍한 일을 견뎠으니
The two of you?
더 각별했겠지.
I guess she means him and Angelica.
맞아. 난 그냥 동생이 살아 있어서
Yeah,
안젤리카가 아직 죽지
Of
않아서
course.
사는 줄 알았어.
I'm completely right. For the first time.
하지만 안젤리카가 내 곁을 떠났음에도 난 사무치게 외로웠지. 외로우면서도 어떤 방식으로도 차마 스스로 삶을 포기할 수 없는 거야. 깨달았지. 그냥 유보했던 거였어. 삶의 의미를 안젤리카에게 떠넘기고 도망치기만 한 거지.
Okay.
곧 도시를 울릴 연주는 내가 살아갈 수 있는 의미를 찾는 연주이자
So he's
내
planning
삶의 증명.
to make a performance of the pianist level in the city. I'm so hyped to fight against that, but knowing that I'm losing to Xiao like crazy, I don't think I'll be able to even come close to beating that. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Now we actually have to fight this.
더는 우리가 외로울 일 따윈 없는 거야. 이 우울하고 고독한 도시는 안녕인 거지. 피아니스트처럼 모두가 하나 되어 연주할 수 있어.
Yeah, when I said pianist level, I mean literally like the pianist.
감동적이네.
안젤리카를 위한 장송곡. 맞아. 안젤리카가 보여준 아름다운 선율을 도시 곳곳에 흩뿌리기 위해서는 뒤틀림의 힘이 필요하다고 했잖아. 덕분에 멋진 단원들을 모을 수 있었어. 자, 스승님도 보도록 해. 이곳에 있는 단원들은 도시에 침식한 인간 따위가 아니야.
Corroded by the city, but yet you have a giant statue that was corroded by the library. How peculiar of you, Galia.
버림받거나 손가락질 당하고 소중한 것을 빼앗겨 고통과 슬픔에 몸부림치다가도
Well, that is the exact reason why there are distortions.
그 깊고도 어두운 곳에서 악착같이 기어나와 진정한 자신의 모습으로 변한 자들.
That's a fair point. They did get their truest forms.
진실한 힘은 더럽고 깊은 절망 속에서만 끄집어낼 수 있으니 이보다 아름다운 게 또 있을까? 이런 우리라면 다시 한번 그 곡조를 도시 전체에 깊이 새길 수 있을 거야.
When Agalia called her not even more than a psychopath, I thought he was right,
네 부푼
like
마음을
he
못하는
always
건
is.
아니지만
But
아직
looking at
끝난
her
게
smile
아니잖아.
and all of that he said right now, she might be a psychopath.
제대로 도서관의 빛을 손에 넣어야지.
Yeah, and their main objective is library. By the way, I see that they live right outside of the library, I guess, or at least very close to it, because you can see the library in the background. I never actually turned my attention to that.
아, 맞아. 잠시 어린아이처럼
I
들떠.
fucking love this voice acting. Also, this kind of seal, maybe that's what protects them from other people. I don't know why they would need that. Maybe it's something else.
아직 손에 들어오지도 않았는데.
I also think that we can get the voice a bit higher, because the voice acting is just great.
그 빛이 달랑말랑해서.
Okay, this isn't enough. I want to do this. Let's go to 75%.
이효리, 난 네가 왜 살아가는지 궁금해.
Yori. So that's how you pronounce her name.
당신이 살아가는 이유는 진작에 없어졌잖아. 너야말로 누구보다 외로울 텐데. 그런데도 우리와 함께하지 않겠다고 했지.
I mean, you're a bunch of psychopaths. I think she wouldn't want that.
말을 심하네 꼬맹이. 나도 살아갈 이유 하나 정도는 있거든.
Also, she doesn't like music, which makes her even more of a psychopath in my eyes.
스승님은 모든 걸 안다는 게 사실일까? 나에게 찾아와서 우리가 연주할 수 있도록 도와준 건 정말 감사하고 있어. 정말 순수한 뜻으로 날 가엾게 여겨 도와주는 줄 알았거든. 하지만 우리 마음속 그 사람은 그렇지 않다고 아우성이어서
In
말이야.
our hearts.
마음속의 사람?
세상에서 들어본 적 없는 아름답고 청아한 목소리로 나에게 이야기를 해주거든.
That sounds a lot like ego, and I don't think this is his ego. Very interesting. The idea of an ego Agalia just sparked up in my head, and that looks great. I'd love to see it.
이효리, 그 말이 사실일까? 그렇다면 대체 우리 스승님은 무슨 의도로 나를 도와주는 걸까?
글쎄, 정말 왜일까? 널 보면 내 아들이 생각나서 그런 걸까?
뭐? 이효리, 자꾸 눈물 나게 하지 마.
Knowing her name, I guess she is.
이 아들은 40년도 더
Holy
전에
shit, how old is she?
대해줬잖아. 도와주는 진짜 이유가 뭐야?
얼빵하고 순진한 줄만 알았는데 친구 사귀고 머리 좀 컸나 보네. 내가 원하는 곳에 가려면 너를 도와야 했어.
Is it the library? It must be the library.
가려는 곳이 있다는 거지? 어디를 그렇게 가고 싶어서 이렇게 친절히 대하는 걸까? 차원을 넘나들며 어디든 갈 수 있고
Oh, so
무엇이든
that's
알
what
수
she
있는
used in the fight.
당신.
My throat is a bit sore.
꼬맹이? 이 힘은 그렇게 날로 먹을 수 있는 게 아니야.
Also, is her jumping through space ability an ego or not?
이 정도면 됐어.
I wouldn't think it is.
여기까지만 살아줘, 이효리.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Agave?
어차피 내가 이럴 거 알았잖아. 이제 모든 걸 아는 스승님은 과연 어떻게 할까?
결계를 두텁게 쳐서 아무리 당신이라도 쉽게 나가지는 못할 겁니다.
So those are barriers, okay.
오르간.
당신이 열심히 굴린 머리는 생각 톱니에 비하면 한참 모자랐어요.
하프.
도망치기 전에 팔다리부터 부러뜨려 줄까?
So they all represent some instruments in the ensemble, I guess.
비올라.
소중한 것을 잃은 당신은 이런 우리를 이해할 수 있겠죠.
Is this Philip? House he thought he was a child. They made him into a human being. What the fuck?
첼로.
그래, 딸기집에 절인 뱀 공연은 어떨까요? 과욕이 팡팡 터질 겁니다.
클라리넷.
What the fuck?
호른. 튜바. 트롬본. 너의 핏줄은 무슨 맛일까?
Oh, so Elena, what's the real name of Blood Red Knight? I thought it was just made up for the disguise. Also, she looks pretty cool. She looks like a bit like Nosferatu's ego.
제이
노스페라투.
바이올린.
날로 먹으면 곤란하다고. 핏줄을 뽑아주면 파스타로 만들어주지. 아, 소스는 로제가 좋겠어.
살점과 뼈는 조금 남겨주게. 인형놀이를 마저 하고 싶어.
Is this how the puppeteer sounds? I haven't heard him in the actual puppets fight because I was playing with really low voices, but this sounds really cool.
제이 바이올린.
이효리, 우린 이제 당신이 필요 없어.
Why are they going to dispose of her? I don't think she has something that will stop them, or I don't think she'll even try to stop them. Why would she? If she is truly a psychopath, she wouldn't care.
재밌네. 뭐. 너에게는 짧았지만 나에게는 길고 귀중한 시간이었어.
제발 뚱딴지 같은 소리 하지 마.
난 이만 갈 테니까.
So she wanted to go to the library.
초대장이에요.
어서 막아!
이효리, 하나만 물어볼게.
You cannot stop a person with an invitation. They're fated to go there. Also, she can't jump through dimensions.
엔젤라, 손님을 받도록 해.
넌 정말 그 사람의 아름다운 목소리가 들리지 않아?
그래서 뒤틀림을 모으고 있었군.
What do you mean? Why? I didn't get why.
그 미친 짓을 하던 이유도 이제 좀 알겠네.
Oh, did the characters not know that he's going to start a performance?
왜 그런 표정이야? 걸리는 거라도 있어?
Well, the actual story is taking up a lot longer than I thought it would. It is a pretty cool story, like, the characters are nice. I like this talk a lot, but it is very long.
저들은
And we also have to
도서관의 빛을 노린다고 했지.
wait for Angela to stop talking. I mean, yeah.
우리가 가고자
could
하는
have-
목표와
You could have seen
같다는
it from a
이야기.
mile away. You literally have undying librarians. It is not a problem for you to kill them.
그런 셈이지.
What the fuck is happening in the other room?
두려워?
I don't know. But it sounds like an apocalypse.
아니, 도서관에서의 접대는 너와 다른 사서들이 잘해주고 있으니까. 하지만 아예 두렵지 않다고 하면 거짓이겠지.
Really now. So you think that bunch of hobos can actually break through a library? That's insane, Angel. Holy shit, their characters really started to change in Star of the City for some reason. And Angela does seem a bit more human, yeah. She is turning a bit closer to, and she is being a bit closer to turning into a human being. She starts to feel fear.
그거 우리를 못 믿겠다는 뜻 아닌가?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
틀려. 무언가 달라.
네가 달라지긴 했지. 전에는 알사가 온다고 으름장을 놓아도 기세 등등했잖아. 물론
I mean-
그 전에도 항상 그랬고.
She encountered Akko before, and we used the egos with realities, and they lost to some realities, of course. And I guess everyone else up to this point was like one person. I mean, she probably isn't even afraid of the purple tear, who is also one person. But the ensemble, I guess, yeah, I feel the same thing about the reception of the ensemble, because I am the next show already, and we have that to fight against. Maybe they'll merge into one and we'll fight them like the mercenary melody, like the pianist. If that is the case, I'm blown away. If they're going to make like an old game boss when it is like half of your screen, a wall of flesh, if you want to call it that, and we have to fight it, it would be so good. Oh my god, this entire story has given me so many ideas.
그러게 어째서일까? 여태껏 찾아온 손님들은 막연했어. 책을 가지고 돌아가겠다는 목적만이 있었지. 그것도 다른 곳에 조직의 우두머리나 협회 등 자신보다 위의 사람에게 넘기기 위함이었어. 물론 자신의 행복을 위해서라는 건 기본 전제였지만.
True.
하지만 저들은 달라.
The after's light, yeah.
확실한 목표가 있어. 그리고 그 목표는 나와 같지.
Well, I don't think they seek freedom. I'm pretty sure they just want to make a performance like the pianist because they're crazy.
남을 위해 움직이는 녀석들과 오로지 자신을 위해 움직이는 녀석들의 차이.
Also, how they even use the light during the performance? Will they just distort everyone using the light's power and make them into creatures that Agalia wants to see? I guess like he likes distortions, so maybe he'll just distort everyone. I have no idea, but as I already said, this has given me a lot of ideas.
그래서 여태껏 빼앗길 걱정 따위 해본 적이 없었어. 하지만 지금은 다르잖아.
요컨대 힘의 강함과는 상관없이 너와 같은 목표를 노리기 때문이라는 거지?
그래. 덕분에 빼앗길 위험까지 걱정하게
Really?
되네.
You've got a library of endless possibilities and literally endless physical, with an endless physical form, and you think that it can steal the light from you. A bunch of hobos that are distorted. Okay. Hey,
나도
Yuri.
순간 어떻게
요리
되는
하면-
줄 알았네. 나이를 이렇게 먹었는데 가슴 떨리는 건 여전하단 말이야.
She is old. Like if her son was 40, or I mean died 40 years ago, she would be like over 60 easily. She doesn't seem to be like over 60, but she has some wrinkles on her face.
그나저나 내 방식과는 다르게 이곳
환영합니다, 손님.
도서관과 네 명성은 자자하니 소개는 너무
I mean, yeah, that's a nice way to put that.
넌 너머로 상황을 봤을 테니 대충 어떻게 굴러가는지는 알지?
How does she know that Angela sees what happens in the through the invitation?
그런 것도 알고 있네.
Yeah, exactly.
도서관을 보아하니 괜히 내가 걱정할 필요는 없었구나. 너도 착실히 인간에 가까워지고 있는 것 같고.
How the fuck does she know all that? Now I want to dispose of her. Oh well, not really I as a player, but I as the director of the library.
이것도 애송이가 빠르게 판을 벌인 덕이겠지?
그럼 나를 돕는 이유는?
How would she help you?
너를 돕다니?
Exactly.
도서관이 착실히 성장할 수 있도록 도와준 거잖아.
What?
내가 틀려?
난 그저 푸른 애송이를 내버려둘 수 없었을 뿐이야.
What do you mean?
푸른 또라이와 그 친구들이 도서관의 힘을 얻을 수 없도록 하라는 거네.
Holy fuck, just give me the information. What is this? How do I not know how the purple tear helps the library.
그건 네가 생각하고 싶은 대로 생각해.
I might want to even read this story even if it was like half an hour long, because holy shit, Purple Tear helps the library and the Blue Reverberation Ensemble? What the fuck is going on?
그리고 나에게서 책을 추출해. 꽤 도움이 될 거야.
Wait, does she go here knowing that she'll die and hoping that her book is used to further ensure the progress of the library? She is such an incredible character.
나도 내 나름대로 아는 정보가 많으니까.
Holy shit, why don't you just tell it?
그냥 죽여달라는 말을 태연이 하다니. 특색은 다들 맛이 갔나 봐.
Well, I don't know about the Black Silence. Roland. If he is it, of course. But I have like really high suspicions that he is the Black Silence. And he does seem to be pretty much normal person.
설마 나도 전력으로 상대할 거야.
I could tell by the fight. I won this fight 2 times already, and it wasn't difficult because of Gabriel's page and just second 12 strengths and killing her, but it seemed like she can do some things.
나조차 꺾지 못한다면 내 방식대로 도서관을 부숴줄게. 인간에 상당히 가까워진 너는 완전히 죽일 수 없지만 여러 방법으로 망가뜨릴 수 있을 것 같거든.
I mean, I definitely think that a young woman who is Gibura can easily best an old woman like her.
무슨 말인지 알겠어. 이제 헛소리는 그만하고 들어가지?
수많은 지식을 모으는 도서관에서 기억을 지우고 싶어하는 존재라. 이런 아이러니도 없겠지.
책 찾는 거나 집중해.
매정하기는. 그래도 어쩌겠어.
Nice.
관장님의 말을
At least she
따라야지.
obliged.
한 가지만 더.
Fucking stop, let me beat you.
부디 당신의 책을
오케이.
찾으실 수 있기를.
이런. 가버렸네.
The kid here,
그 녀석에 관한
if she means
이야기를
Roland
듣고
and
싶었는데.
she is the mentor of the Blue Liberation, she might have been the mentor of Roland too, making my theory of Roland being the Black Silence entirely possible and very subtly hinted at, except for his mask in the middle of Revelations.
그때만 해도 꽤 불안해 보였는데 말이지.
This proves my theory even further. He must be the Black Silence.
그래도 도서관이 이렇게까지 커지는데 이바지한 건 푸른 애송이뿐만 아니라 그
Exactly.
녀석도 한몫한 거겠지. 그래. 도서관이 얼마나
Finally,
대단한
let's go.
곳인지.
And now we actually proceed to the fight itself, which only requires a book of the Red Mist. I don't know why she would need it, but she'll get the Red Mist that she so wanted. She has 700 HP, 290 stag resistance, which isn't a lot because she is one and we have a lot of people. She has Manipulator of Odds, which rerolls her dice if they roll the minimum value. A very nice ability to have as a player, as an enemy. It's alright. Dimensional Worker, if she gets to half HP, she goes to random on the floor and just beats up the people there. My strategy is to just completely ignore that floor, let her kill the people, use a MS tech page on, let her use a MS tech page on my people there, so she doesn't use the MS tech page on the Gibor's floor. Changing stances is her most interesting ability. As you can see, she doesn't have any pages, but she can turn into a stance which has its own unique deck, and well, the stances are Slash, Pierce, Blunt, and Guard, and they gain +1 power to their respective die, and they have a deck which is made of primarily pages that utilizes die the most effectively, and she has many pages that are very strong, especially her Pierce deck, which can lead to inflicting up to 30 or even 40 bleed easily, and I've seen that it is insane. So let's just try, I guess. She does not have any unusual background. She starts with Slash and Stance. You see, she has +3 power from for slash, and she deals 50% additional damage with the attacks. That is very difficult to fight against. And she has this page, which is Violet Blade. Violet Blade is affected by power twice, and I guess that means that it is a +6 from her passive abilities. Now it is in our... like, it is very crucial for us to actually fight against Violet Blade with something like Glorious page, because we really don't want to take too much damage and everyone else is either resistant to piercing or blunt. So let's start by retaking this clash with Glorious Iron Wall or Sword Decoration. I think we'll go for Iron Wall, and we'll add a Frontal Assault here from 3 speed. Serpent Sword Technique, Serpent Sword Technique. We either go for Inner Adder or Eliminate. I think we'll go for Inner Adder here. Okay, let's do it from this die. And then add a Frontal Assault once again. Now for the Snake Slit, I think we can... No, I even think we can go for Focus Spirit here. Snake Slit will just counter that with Spear. Now we'll use Will of the City here. Oh, let's actually use this. Let's give strength to Gebura, she'll need it. And now we'll go for Will of the City and unlock 1. We want to clash with Focus Spirit. And then we'll also use an All of the War and Sober Decoration here, just so we can get some damage in. Okay, we won these clashes, and also you have seen that her roll animation took a bit longer. That's because the manipulator of odds was used, and that prolongs the animation a bit. Now we can do a lot of damage here. She is resistant to the stagger damage from, physical damage from slash attacks and stagger damage from blunt attacks, which is exactly what she uses on her own pages. So she does a lot of damage with slash attacks and a lot of stagger damage with blunt attacks, and we are very low on emotion here, and I don't even think we can get emotion. That's a giant problem. I think we can take an attack from Violet Blade, so we'll use that. Serpent Sword Technique, I guess let's go for Eliminate here. Another one, Violet Blade, Snake Slit. We either go for Onrush on this Violet Blade, which would be the better usage of our Onrush, I think. And really we'll just go for something like Obsidian Slash or Spear here. I'd rather go for Obsidian Slash because it costs 2, and I guess Gebura will have a higher motion level. And it also has much higher rolls than Spear. It will give us the ability to actually outroll her, which is very needed for us. Let's go for multi-slash here. Somber Procuration, I guess. No, we are going to clash here, right? So let's go for multi-slash. How can I force this to go before this? I don't think I have the ability to do that, do I? Maybe just not using multi-slash here will work. And let's do this here. We outrolled her, nice. And we did the same on the second attack. Meaning Gebura has all positive emotion coins. It is nice for us for the tier 1 abnormality pages, but for the tier 2 we might want to lose some clashes because Mountain of Corpses, as I already said, helped me a bit to the first fight. Even though I beat the second one without the Mountain of Corpses, it definitely helped me a lot by making Gebura just unbeatable. We'll start with Instincts because recovering HP is very needed in this fight because of her Piercing stance, which she switched to right now. You can see that Laceration inflicts 3 bleed max scene and the scene after, which is more than usual. It also has a bleed inflicting counter die and Piercing stance. Pierce dice gain +2 power. Already strong, but something new. When inflicting status alignments using combat pages apply twice as many stacks, meaning that this is going to be very difficult to fight against. because laceration basically inflicts 6 bleed on the first attack and then 4 bleed on the each counter die attack, which is insane for me, and knowing that she also has Pierce power up and 1 strength, it will be so difficult to fight against the counter die. Venomous Fangs inflicts bleed and another laceration. Okay, luckily she doesn't have the attack that doubles the amount of bleed used, that she inflicts, because she does have that attack, and that would be awful for us. So we either go for Focus Spirit here or Upstanding Slash. I think we'll go for Focus Spirit so we can get her closer to being staggered. And then on this laceration we'll use Upstanding Slash. Now here we want to arrange our attacks in such a way that will give us the ability to actually fight against the counter die. I think Lock will be great. Now we'll also go for Unlock 2. You know, going for Lock and Unlock, pretty cool. We'll not use a page here, I really didn't want to. Unlock 2, no, let's actually go for Multi-Slash so we can get a page. And then if we're talking about page though, maybe we'll go for Will the Priest. It will do a lot of damage with the +2 to power. But we will have to use a lot of light, so once again, Alex will be the outlier in the amount of light that we have. Let's go. We rolled high here and we rolled high here. That means that we can restore some HP. Oh, we actually took damage from second attack. That's awful. And we rolled low on the Procuration's second die. Nice. We got rid of both of her counter dice. Now you can see that she is pretty low on stagger resistance, and after that attack she became even lower. So she has only 44 stagger resistance. First off, that means that we can actually go for Greasefoot Vertical and hope that it will stagger her, but it probably won't. Now, this. Snake Spray. She inflicts 1 additional stack of bleed every time she uses bleed during this scene, which is insane. Prescript 2, let's give that to... what is that X? Let's see. Yeah, let's give it here. I really want to go for Greasefoot Vertical. We have only 1 plus power, but it doesn't mean anything when we have the 20 to 39 roll. And we can also add an Abstain Slash here that will go before everything else. It would be actually a better idea to go and use it here, while using Spear on this Snake Spray. That will probably stagger her. I think that would stagger her at all, really quickly. I don't know why I said it all there. I'm so bad at talking. Okay. So now we'll add the Will of the City here, as well as a Frontal Assault. But we want to clash with Spear, of course, because it is much stronger than any Will of the City could ever be. Unlock 3 here and Graze the Grass for Legislation. Let's also set up an Unlock 2. That will be probably enough to get her to 350 HP, which means that we'll move on to the second phase of the fight. Wow, we barely rolled higher. That's incredible. How? Really now? Really? So she'll get staggered by these attacks? Wow, that is not something I expected. Okay, Greasefoot Vertical will do an enormous amount of damage then. Say hello to 68 fatal damage. Not quite the funny number, but I guess that works too. Gibura got emotion level 4 here. And we all got a higher emotion level. Now she will jump here. It's pretty cool. She went to Roland's floor, and we have this here. She actually doesn't use the Master page, which is interesting. Also, there is no sound in the background for some reason. I cannot hear a thing. Huh. Interesting. Why is that happening? I have no idea. Okay, let's go for Focus Fire here. I really don't want to spend much time in complete silence, so I'll just focus fire way to victory. And by victory I mean we'll just prolong the melee tool. She doesn't hit back if we use rage pages on her counter dice, which is nice. We can do a bit of damage here. I actually expected her to go to Malka's floor because on my 2 attempts she went to Malka's floor both times, and really I just gave her the people here. And I do not care about the living, so if you think that I'm making a lot of mistakes here by just letting her kill them, it really is not that. Okay, now she goes for the max attack page. I feel like I still do not care a single bit. Yeah. Okay. Now we just do this and let her attack us. So we actually rolled high on both stacks. No, only one of them. Okay, some of us will get staggered here. Not all of us actually. So we do a bit of damage here. That's actually much more damage that I would have done using Burn and Malka's Floor. Probably because I did not use anything on Malka's Floor. Let's go for pulsation here. Oh, so the music got back. Interesting. Now it is a bit more cool, because we have the groovy music in the background. And I liked it a lot. Also, I think we should go for all of the attacks on the last die. So we proc the counter dice instead of the actual clashes, because we will lose the clashes and we will take a lot of damage. Yeah, above that. Okay. So here goes the damage, and we dealt a lot of damage here. Like, she's at 200 HP, we dealt 150 by just spamming focus fire. That's incredible to me. Like, that's so easy to use. I used it on both Gabriel's fight and this one. Interesting. I guess let's go for 7 beats here. That'll be funny. Wow, 5 strengths actually and 7 bits. We roll super high here, like enormously high. I guess it's time to say goodbye, but still, we dealt so much damage that I mean, that's so incredible. I did not actually expect that to happen. Now we'll just finish the job with this. She uses a blunting stance, meaning that she will go for a lot of stagger damage here. I could not care less. I'm going to be real with you. Manifest Ego here. And all 3 other attacks are attacking Gebura. Let's go for Focus Spirit. Spear. No, let's actually take that attack for some preparation. And now let's just throw in a lot of pages. Like multi-slash, maybe execute. Now we really don't care about the pages to use because she has little to no HP, meaning that we can easily whittle her down to dying. Let's go for Iron Wall here and multi-slash. I actually lost the clash, nice. Well, not really nice, actually pretty bad, but that can happen. Nicely tight. Now we can actually do some damage, I guess. After we lose all the clashes, of course. Wow. How did we roll that low on Gebura? Can that even happen? Okay. Not okay. We are at 4 stagger resistance on Gebura. We might actually lose this because of my inability to actually think. I don't want to give her strength, so let's go for Couple Ska. She goes for piercing stance with Mirage Storm used. Well, that's a giant problem. I want to go for spear here, but I don't have that. We can go for graceful horizontal instead. And then like flop standing slash. Iron wall here, inner order there. I guess let's inner order here, and all out war. Let's go for some preparation on this and Baleful Friend somewhere else. Zero the city here and all out war. We must kill her right now. That will do a bit of damage, 25 physical damage, not a lot. Okay, we win some of the clashes. Once again win the clash with Gebura, but now we'll actually have to get staggered there. That is a giant problem for us, and we actually have a lot of bleed on us. Wow, we actually lost both clashes, how does that happen? No way I'm losing to this fight, like actually. I won this 2 times with ease. Don't tell me that I'm going to just get unlucky right now. Well, it's not just, it's not fun. What do you mean? Snake slit, okay. Let's actually go for Kobolska. Give strength here. Okay, now we actually want to probably fight with Serpent Sword technique here. She does have a very strong 3 to 7 die. And the 5-15 of course. How could I forget that? I don't know what to go for here. I guess let's go for unlock here and then multi-slash. And graze grass here. Yep, one was dead. Gebura is 2, that's 99 damage, that's a lot. We bait out the Violet Blade. Did we actually die before we could use it? Well, that's unfortunate. That's so sad. Can Mimicry kill here? I'd really like it though. Because if it cannot, I am dead, and I don't want to be dead in a fight that I've beaten 2 times already. Okay, just kill her, please, use Mimicry. He didn't! Really? Okay, that's just unlucky. She has 9 HP left. Wait, we have another floor. Wait, we have another floor. How easy is this fight? I did not think. I literally forgot to think and we have another floor. That's so forgiving of them to actually give us such an easy fight. Literally, a singular attack will end her off. Let's go for Ruina on this Violet Blade. Let's go for actual Focus Fire once again, our favorite page. And then just throw in just pages that will do damage. Like Energy Strike. Me building Chizette for this floor actually helped. For this exception, I mean. Well, I guess Bina would actually work fine here too. Oh, holy shit, I could never think that there was another floor, but I actually might die here with how high she rolls. And she don't have any bleed, meaning that she won't bleed out herself. Oh nice, we did 1 attack. Now please do another. Oh, we tied with a die. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, that means we kill. Such a tough fight. Okay, I love this fight so much. I mean... Yeah, we still get only 2 books. like I did with beating her with Gibber only. Okay, that was very fun. I love this. And let's actually recall the story of the post battle.
보라눈물. 특색의 이름이지. 그에 맞게 꽤 강했던 것 같아.
She definitely was, yeah, she broke Gibura. Because I am dumb. Incredibly dumb.
차원을 넘나들 수 있는 능력. 보라눈물은 책에 욕심이 있는 것 같지 않았어. 이곳으로 온 목적도 푸른 잔향 일당에게 당하고 싶지 않아서고. 살기 위해 이런 곳으로 도망칠 정도면 죽지 않기 위해 다른 방법을 찾을 수 있었을 텐데. 보라눈물은 끝까지 남아서 싸우다가 책이 됐어. 자신을 책으로 만들라는 의미심장한 말을 한 이유는
찬양 악단에게 당하고 싶지 않아서라는 건 표면 보라 눈물이 진짜 무슨 생각으로 들어왔는지는 아무도 모르겠지.
Into the bookshelf here. I love this.
그리고 아까도 말했잖아. 그 힘은 만능이 아닐 수도 있다는 것. 분명 나가지 못할 이유가 있었을걸. 가령 이것도
There is. You saw the barrier. Pluto said that he put up a barrier. How could you miss it? Roland.
결계. 지금까지 초대를 받고 이곳에 온 손님 중 그 누구도
모든 걸 알 것 같은 녀석이랬으니
Skip. Sorry.
자신의 미래쯤은 알고 있었을지도.
I guess she wanted to die.
도서관에 대한 것도 알고 있을까?
그건 몰라. 도서관에 관한 걸 알고 있다 해도 이제는 책이 되어서
그래, 네 말이 맞아.
최근 꽤 불안해하는 모습을 보이는 것 같네.
사람이 되어가는 과정이라고 볼 수 있겠지.
The fights are becoming scarier. In their difficulty, that is. So I can definitely understand Angela. That purple tier 5 was actually a giant meme. Like me losing on Gibur and then beating her with that. What the fuck
그래도
was that?
사람이란 게 마음이 불안할수록 더 단단히 채비를 하잖아. 그런 거지. 이번 일을 기회로 더 깊게 생각해 볼 수도 있고.
성장할 수 있다는 거지. 됐어. 너희도 특색을 상대하느라 고생 많았어.
강한 녀석들이 올수록 도서관이 더 빠르게 커진다는 건 알겠는데 저런 녀석들이 두세 번 더 왔다가는 사사들도 도서관도
What do you mean tired?
거덜나겠어?
This is a place of endless possibilities and no limits. How can you get tired in this place? You were just reborn using its light. You fucker. You can't get tired. Now go to work and collect books.
그래도 매번 잘 해결해 주잖아. 롤랑
Exactly.
너도 사서도 고마워. 책 정리만 좀 해줘.
Yep. Just what it says. It sells the books. Okay. What the fuck is Yori? Where is Maxim's page? I love these bugs. Okay. Let's actually bring the book. I don't think we'll get the page because we did not get it before. I don't think that I got Mirage Storm, but yeah. Let's see, and no, we actually got the book. So let's just take a quick peek at the book itself before we actually end this episode, because this is getting pretty late, but I really want to see. Properties page. Yeah, an object dot. With manipulator of odds, speed 3, changing status for 9. Oh. Oh my god. Holy shit. We have the 4 stanzas, okay? Okay. Well, that's just incredible. Now give me a minute to actually make some usable decks. But for now, I think this is the end. And I'm sure to say that we are not going to fight Shao anytime soon. I guess we'll go for Bina first and then we'll start. I think we'll go for Yesod with the first floor and Bina on the second floor. That is my strategy for now. But I want to thank anyone who watched up to this point. I mean, I want to tell them thank you for watching until this point. That means a lot. And maybe even consider subscribing at this point. I don't think that people that are not subscribed are watching this far, but still. Maybe. So yeah. I sincerely thank you for watching, and I'll see you around. Goodbye.